Most of the financial advice you live by, you never actually chose. It was handed to you as a kid, repeated by people who loved you, and absorbed before you could question it. The problem is that a lot of it is quietly wrong. Not evil, not a conspiracy, just outdated rules passed down by people who were also taught wrong. And these myths feel so normal, so obviously true, that you defend them without ever checking if they work. Today, we are going to take 5 of the most common money beliefs you grew up with, and decode why each one might be keeping you stuck. Some of these will sting a little, because you have built real decisions around them. But by the end, you will see money with clearer eyes than 90% of the people around you. Stick to the end, because the 5th myth is the most dangerous of them all. Let's decode it. Myth number 1, just save your money and you will be fine. You were told that saving is the whole game. Be frugal, stash cash, and security will follow. Saving matters, but here is what they left out: saved money quietly loses value every single year. It is called inflation. As prices rise, the same $100 buys less and less over time. Money sitting in a near-zero account is not safe, it is slowly melting. The old advice treated saving as the finish line, when it is really just the starting point. The goal was never to pile up cash and watch it shrink. The goal is to convert that saved money into assets that grow faster than prices rise. Saving gives you the seeds. But if you never plant them, they rot in the jar. The wealthy do not just save. They save in order to invest. That is the upgrade your childhood lessons forgot to mention. Myth number 2, get good grades, get a degree, and the money takes care of itself. School teaches you many valuable things, but personal finance is almost never one of them. You can graduate at the top of your class and still not know how a tax bracket works, how compound interest grows, or what an index fund is. Formal education trains you to be a good employee. It rarely trains you to build wealth. That is not an attack on education, it is just a gap, and it is your job to fill it. The good news is that the most valuable money knowledge is not locked behind a degree. It is in free videos, in cheap books, in the habits you build on your own time. The people who get ahead are not always the ones with the best grades. They are the ones who kept learning about money long after the classroom ended. Your degree opens a door. Your financial education decides what you do once you walk through it. Myth number 3, all debt is bad, avoid it at all costs. You were taught that debt is the enemy, full stop. And some debt truly is poison, the high-interest credit card balance funding a lifestyle you cannot afford. But lumping all debt together is a costly mistake. There is a difference between debt that takes money out of your pocket and debt that puts money in. A credit card balance for a vacation drains you. A loan that buys an asset, a property that pays rent, a tool that grows a business, can actually pay for itself and then some. The wealthy do not fear debt. They sort it. They run from the kind that feeds on them, and they carefully use the kind that works for them. Teaching kids that all debt is evil sounds safe, but it leaves them blind to one of the most powerful tools the rich use to build wealth. The real lesson is not avoid debt. It is know exactly which kind you are holding. Myth number 4, if you just earn more money, you will automatically become rich. It feels obvious. More income equals more wealth, right? But income and wealth are not the same thing, and confusing them ruins people at every level. Plenty of high earners are broke, because the moment their salary rises, their spending rises right alongside it. A bigger paycheck buys a bigger house, a nicer car, a more expensive life, and the money vanishes just as fast as before. This is lifestyle inflation, and it is why lottery winners and even famous athletes can earn fortunes and still end up with nothing. Wealth is not about how much you make. It is about how much you keep, and what you do with what you keep. A person earning a modest salary who invests consistently can quietly outwealth someone earning 5 times as much who spends it all. More income only makes you richer if you keep the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and put that gap to work. And now myth number 5, the most dangerous of all, I will start when I have more money. Someday. When things calm down. When I earn a little more. This is the belief that quietly steals more wealth than all the others combined, because it costs you the one thing you can never get back, time. Money grows through compounding, and compounding rewards time more than amount. A small sum invested early can beat a large sum invested late, because the early money has more years to multiply on itself. Every year you wait for the perfect moment is a year of growth you can never recover. The truth is there is no someday. There is only the small, imperfect amount you start with now. So let's bring it all together. Saving alone is not enough, school will not make you rich, not all debt is evil, earning more is not the same as being wealthy, and waiting is the costliest mistake of all. Unlearn the myths, and money finally starts to make sense. If this hit home, subscribe to Money Decoded. Your money has been decoded. Now go start today, not someday.